Hi guys, so please do my makeup with me.
My daughter-in-law went to the toilet in the middle of the night, and what she did was unbelievable. Here's what happened. After my husband died, I moved in with my son. After 2 weeks, my daughter-in-law said to me that the house we live in now was small, that in a couple of years, when the kids grow up, we won't be able to live here, and that she would like to sell my old house. That is where I and my husband lived before he died, and also sell my son's current house that we lived in together to get a bigger one. That's when it occurred to me that many old people sell their old houses to live with their sons, but they don't get along with their sons or daughter in law and they end up homeless in their old age. So I told my daughter in law that I would think about it. When my son came home that evening, I asked my son what he thought, and he said I should just live with them for now. And when the time comes, we'll sell the old house and the current one together and we will get a bigger one. After hearing what my son said, I was silent. It was impossible for me to sell the old house. I still have some money in my savings, plus my husband's burial money from the company he worked for. My son and my daughter in law still don't know about the savings I have. If they really want to change their house, I can give them all the money in my savings to get them a way bigger one, even more than they expect. So, in the middle of the night, I woke up to go to the bathroom, but I found the light on in the toilet. Someone was talking on the phone. I wanted to turn around and go back to my room, but I accidentally heard my name. My daughter-in-law was saying to her mother not to worry. She already made a deal with me that when I sell the house, we will buy a bigger one, and that the neighbor's wife just died. So I and the neighbor will live together, and that she will beg the neighbor, and since he was an old man, he will allow me to live with him, and that as soon as I move out, she will bring her own mother to live with them. And that when she asked the old neighbor, he agreed happily to let me live with him. So I was shocked. I was so shocked about my daughter-in-law and even the neighbor, because that neighbor was my late husband's colleague. Our families were always on good terms when my husband was alive. When my husband was alive, that same neighbor will always come to visit. My daughter-in-law is so wicked. Not only did she want me to sell my old house to buy a new house, she wants to push me out to desperately live with my late husband's friend to make room for her own mother. So I made a decision. The next morning, I packed my bags. I moved back to my old house. I was no longer going to give them the money